Well, guys, I got another one I got. It's a 77. I hate that we got a glare. Uh, but it's sun's coming right, well, sitting right over there. But 77 Chevy, uh, kind of a little rare truck. It was a factory 350 automatic truck, Cheyenne. Had the headliner, wooden door panels. Pretty solid old truck now. Fenders have some rust, but the cab itself is super solid. The doors are actually really solid. Cab corners are solid. Bed's got some rust in it, but nothing that you couldn't fix. But this truck does have some surprises to it. It was, of course, a factory 12 boat truck, which most all these things had a 12 boat under them. But this thing did have the original bucket seats with console. Was a bucket seat truck. As you can tell, the gentleman was actually a larger guy. He was the original owner, and then a good friend of mine actually bought the truck. I want to say in 1988. So the truck was, about 10, 11 years old when he got it, and he drove it all the way up until 2012, so 12 years ago. He had kept the seats and everything out of it and put a bench seat in it and had it upholstered to match, but it does have all the holes in the floor for the bucket seats. But as you can tell, it had the wood grain. It was a Cheyenne truck. Like I said, once again, super solid cab. I washed it, of course, but there's no rust. The only rust I've seen in the cab is on the passenger side. We'll go over there. Once again, this side, it's got some rust, of course, down there at the bottom of the bed. This door has actually got some rust on the outside, but the bottom of the door is actually pretty solid on it. But once again, over here, no rust anywhere. But there's one hole right there, so that metal's getting thin there. And he had a bunch of nails and stuff piled up right there, and I'm pretty sure as they started rusting and decaying, it just kind of ate away at it. But like I said, on this cab corner, it is as straight as it can be as well. But headliner truck, they took the original 350 out of the truck and put a 400 in it, and you can tell it's got headers and stuff. But I'll open the hood here in a little bit. But it's got a 400 in it. It's got they said it was a LT1, 1970 LT1 cam profile that they put in the 400. And it runs really good. Actually, it hadn't been cranked, and shoot, like I said, on the road, and about 12 years, so it had been sitting. But I put a battery in it yesterday. Let's see if I can get this hood open and I hold this phone at the same time. Yep. Okay. And this air cleaner, it's kind of loosely on there, but it was factory air truck, power steering, power brakes. Once again, the cow's not rusted out or anything like that. I put a spark plug tester on there just to make sure I was getting power. They had the transmission, of course, like I said, built. It's got a little shift kit and stuff, but all the air conditioning was supposed to work when it was parked. And so everything's free. But one thing they did a little different is if you look over here, you'll see this, and then you'll go back over here, and we'll take that off. But yeah, that's that new kind of injection. It's 4-barrel. And I'll show you in the bed of this thing. Put this air cleaner top back on there. That's the crazy thing about it is, I cranked this truck up yesterday for the first time in, like I said, 12 years. And for some reason, I'll show you back here. Yeah, it's propane powered, and that tank still got propane in it. And while I was there, I bought a that's an 8.8 out of a Mustang, little box body, but they had that laying there, so I wound up buying that as well. But this tank actually still has propane in it, and in the glove box was when it was last certified from the state of Alabama to actually have that, and you have to pay a fee. I think it was, I want to say $80. I want to say that was what it was. It was like to actually get the license for that from the state of Alabama, and then the permit sticker. And let's see here. But I kept all that stuff. There's the tag receipts and all the paperwork to it. But there was the Alabama, that was in 2004, LP motor fuel marker. And let's see. And they go all the way back to like 1991. I think this one was for the year, that one's 2005, but I'll cover the name up. But as you can see, 1977 Chevy with pickup. There's where they approved it. The decal fee was $75, $5 fee there, total fee $80. But that was 2005, and this whole envelope's full of them right here, and they go all the way back to the, you know, the 90s. So he converted it when it was, I'm assuming when he put that 400 motor in it and took the 350 out. So this motor has ran, basically and it's really tight truck, I mean, but basically ran its whole life on propane, so it's probably a super clean motor on the inside, and it sounds really good. It's got, like I said, that LT1 cam in it, and it hits a good little lick. And I was surprised that the propane was still just, you know, as soon as I hit the valve last night, I turned it on, and I heard it purge the line. It was, you know, it pressurized it, and I was like, holy crap. So I hit the switch, and it fired right up, and I was like, I couldn't really believe that. But I guess the same as a forklift. I mean, but the hood, it doesn't really have the big bow. I'm gonna grease these hood hinges before I close it here in a little bit. But the hood's still really straight. It's not rusted out. The cow's not rusted out. It's actually still in really good shape. The roof, it's not all beat up. I just think it's a cool old truck. Those seats, that one of course doesn't have it just bolts directly down. It doesn't have a track as far as sliding back and forth, but it's not a Blazer seat. I mean, that's the true seat that came out of the truck. I mean, it doesn't flip forward or nothing. That's the original console. Of course, that seat, as you can tell, is roached out because he had them in the back of a old car and was storing it there. But I'm not going to put them back in the car or the truck. I'm going to sell the truck, of course. It's something I'm not going to restore or fix up. But that was my thing, is do I put it's still got a gas tank under it, but I would need to, I'm sure, replace it, as who knows the last time it had gas in it, because it would have had to have been around the 80s or early 90s. And the fuel pump, they've got a block off on the block, so I'd have to get a fuel pump for it and a rod, I'm sure, and a quadrajet, because that's just a quadrajet based intake. So I think I'm going to sell it just like it sits instead of going for all that trouble. But that is a damn good running 400. I mean, and it's just an oddball damn truck. I mean, they had put for some reason was making a little hot rod out of the little truck too. It's got a 12 bolt, like I was saying, in it. They put 411 gears and a posi in it, and so like I said, it's a really strange old truck, but it is for sale. I thought it was cool when I bought it. It's the same matching color as my long bed, OBS, same color style, but yeah, the truck's neat. Like I said, it's in decent shape for a 77. I mean, the cab up under it is solid. That one hole over there on the passenger side, but it is a really solid truck. Frame solid. It's just, little things, fenders, they need patch pieces, or hey, if you want to, to me, it matches the same paint scheme. Somebody could enjoy the truck and drive it like it is now. But I'm not sure what propane costs per gallon versus gasoline. Can't remember the last time I got propane for the grill, but I just think that's a pretty cool old truck right there. And I did check, and it is 400. They wasn't just saying that by any means. They're really cool people, but it is a 3 freeze plug truck. And the number, I checked the number on the back, but I'm not sure if it's a 4-bolt main or 2-bolt main. I hadn't gone to that trouble to checking, but I do know it runs really good. But I'm going to make some more videos on this truck. I'm going to unload it tomorrow, get that back in out, get those seats put up. Not that it really is going to hurt these bastards, but they're pretty roached out. But they're good buildable cores, and you got the tracks. But Biggins, ooh-wee, he tore that one up. But the console's there. Like I said, you can see where this bolts down in the floorboard of the truck, and like I said, it's not broke or busted. The little latch still holds it down, so it's cool. But those, when I sell the truck, they are going to go with it. I'm not going to keep them. I've got some more square body trucks, but those were original for that truck, and they're going to go with the truck. But I just think it's a cool truck, gears, 400 motor, and built transmission. I mean, I think it would be a cool little truck, especially if you took the propane off. I think it'd be really quick, but the propane just kind of adds another, I guess, level or another layer to this onion, I fucking guess. But like I said, it's not a terrible truck. Factory headliner's still there. All the little panel pieces are there. But of course, all that, you'd have to redo all of it. But It's got good bones. It's solid. It still has all the carpet back behind there. You can see where the seat bolted down. Because the other holes are in the floorboard for that to have 4 mounting places. Well, 8 mounting places versus the 4, well, the 4 that this one's got. So, but yeah, I just thought it's a cool old truck. Wound up getting it, and like I said, I'm gonna unload it tomorrow, make another video of it running, and maybe drive it around some. But hell, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this old hot rod, and what y'all think it's worth. And like I said, I don't mind telling people what I paid for stuff, so y'all just tell me in the comments what y'all think. Now I'll make another video and tell you what I paid for it. But until then, y'all stay safe, and we got less than 8-9 days now. We in the single digits. Y'all got to get out there and vote. We got to do something about this world, because it ain't no real good shape where it is. So but until then, y'all stay safe, and until I make another one, y'all have a good one. See ya.